Hi everyone, welcome back to A Life I Choose, the place to be, to design your life so you can thrive. Today is Easter Sunday, and so it's an Easter Sunday vlog. I'm not gonna lie, I'm pretty damn emotional at the moment. So yeah, I'm feeling a bit emotional at the way things are right now, and I know it's not forever, and I know that we're safe at home, not stuck at home, but still it's quite emotional. My parents had an Easter gift for me, and so Pete and I drove to their home, and I stood at the bottom of the stairs, and my parents and my brother, my sister and my nieces, because they're all living together at the moment, and they have been from before this whole thing started. They all came down and they stayed at the top of the stairs. There are a lot of stairs. They stayed at the top of the stairs and I stayed at the bottom of the stairs. And Sabrina, my sister-in-law, was in the balcony. I just started crying, like, you know, it was a mixture of emotions. I can't say like it was just sad. It was sad, but it wasn't like just sad. It was also like joyful. Like, I haven't seen them for, I think, 4 weeks now. So it was just really nice to see them, even though like we couldn't be next to each other, kind of thing. It was just nice to see them, to look into their eyes, and yeah, it was just nice. And I miss them. Like, I just miss them a lot. And anyway, I prefer to be at home than to break the social isolation, you know what I mean? In fact, I got very upset this week when I heard that some people were breaking the social isolation for Easter or to go to the beach or whatever. These things upset me a lot, especially when I think about the people who are on the front line, you know, our medical workers and even our pharmacists, you know, and they are working crazy hours. They are under so much stress and they can't even go home to their families, you know, and so yeah, I would much rather be home and respecting that and supporting them than breaking that, because it's emotional and it's hard. And it won't be like this forever, and hopefully next year, you know, this time next year, we'll all be together and we'll be appreciating what we share so much more. So anyway, we're having a Zoom situation. I apologize for my zit situation at the moment. I'm having a major breakout. Not that it should matter, it doesn't, but yeah, I still feel the need to apologize for it because I'm a woman. But yeah, I'm having a major breakout. I think it's stress. So yes, happy Easter. I'm glad you're here, and I'm glad that we get to spend some of the day together. Not gonna lie, I haven't been in a massive mood to vlog lately. I just keep feeling like I don't know what the hell I'm gonna tell you. Not because I don't want to speak to you, but just because I've been processing it just like everyone else. I mean, work is still going on, which is good. I'm working with clients and I'm loving that, and it's very, very interesting to hear it from their perspective and to see what everyone is going through. And obviously it's not just the pandemic, but it's how the pandemic affects everyone individually with their own individual stories. You know, we're all under different circumstances and yet facing the same circumstance at the same time. So it's a very, very, very interesting time. And I love my clients. Like, my clients are kick-ass people. They are people who always want to overcome and rise above, and it's not that they don't feel, they're not robots. They want resilience and they always want to strengthen and develop their resilience, and that's why they work with me, right? And so it's been a real honor to work with them, and really, really fun. Work's been busy, work's been interesting, and otherwise kind of keeping up with getting posts out, doing Instagram meditations on Saturday nights, doing IGTVs, answering your guys' questions on IGTVs, doing podcasts. I did a podcast with a microbial ecologist, which you guys know about. I'll link it down below. He explained how the virus spreads and like how much we are in control of it and how much we're not. And it was very, very interesting and very eye-opening. And then I did a podcast with one of my mentors, who is a child psychotherapist, a child and adult psychotherapist. We spoke about bringing safety to the family throughout this turbulent time, how you can do that, especially for children and for the adults in that relationship. Yeah, it's been a very, very interesting time. Work has been really good. I've really loved working. Otherwise, you know, been doing my yoga when we know there aren't many people out. So we go out at like funny hours. We go for a walk where we know there won't be many people. And otherwise, you know, just kind of learning from this. It's been a busy time. I'm not gonna lie. It's been really, really busy. So I haven't had like a lot of time to like read or to like chill. I have been chilling, you know, but for me it's been a very busy time. So it's been interesting. So anyway, let me show you our setup for Easter lunch. But before that, tell me in the comment section below, like, how has it been for you guys? Like, what's happening in your lives? And what's happening where you are, you know? How have you been affected? Are you home? Like, what's happening? Has anyone in your family got the virus? Like, let us know. So we have Zoom set up. Hola!
Hello!
Hello! There's my brother. See, that's me on that side, and there's Andrew there. And there's Georgie Porgy. Hi! And Alice. There's my dad and my mom. I need to finish laying the table. Hey! Sabrina. My dad got us this kick-ass wine, so we are letting that air right now. And my mom ordered food from one of our favorite restaurants. It's called Rossini. And so we're just warming that up and we're gonna dig in. We're gonna enjoy our lunch and I'll see you a bit later.
I got an ache inside of me. It's a deep hole where I bleed. Oh, can I see it?
Second course.
You're like an ocean without land. Not a single grain of sand. I'm drifting on it.
I heard this really interesting fact that because and then
How cheeky you are.
and that's why we have to stop wearing trousers.
Okay, he'll explain again, but watch him the whole time, okay? Start again.
I said I heard this really interesting fact that the numbers are on, and then and that's why we have to stop wearing trousers.
From the first time I saw ya, you were not like the others. A cool kind of melody. You rattled my cage without warning, kept it up right till the morning. You found a different side of me, the one I'd like to be. A different side of me, yeah. You found a different side of me.
Happy Monday, everyone. So it's the day after Easter Sunday, and Easter Sunday was awesome. I really enjoyed it. You know, it was a mixture of emotions in the sense of not being with my family, but having our lunch over Zoom was real fun. And even eating the same food, it felt like we were more connected, you know? We were like, oh, how's your food? It's good. How's your food? It's so good. Are we eating the same thing? Why, yes, we are. For the most part, anyway. And Rossini did an amazing amazing job. So Rossini do like gourmet food, and I think that's what you call it, gourmet. It's like fancy food. And I eat gluten-free, dairy-free for the most part. Gluten-free, absolutely, dairy-free for the most part. And the food was excellent. So I'll link them down below if you have something to celebrate during social isolation. I think it's a really great option to have like a sort of a more special meal than usual. You know, it's really nice, makes it kind of fancy, special. Anyway, so it's Monday, and originally I had booked today and tomorrow off from seeing clients because I thought Easter weekend I can take some more time off, and I'll do a course because I've been wanting to do this online Tony Robbins course, and so I booked it in for this weekend. But with the way I was feeling last week, I was feeling so tired that I actually told Pete, like, please, if I bring up doing the course, don't let me do it. Just tell me no. And in fact, I did on the Friday. I was like, well, I think that I could do some a bit, like every day, you know, just a bit every day. And Pete was like, Emma, and I was like, oh yeah, okay. So I'm sort of, just remembering to chill. And I think it's important to remember to chill at this point in time, because our brains are adjusting to this whole new way of living and this whole new experience and the things that we need to think about. And, you know, even something silly like wiping down your groceries, you know, which is what Pete and I have just been doing because we went grocery shopping this morning. Stuff like that, like kind of just everything is just kind of recalibrating and reintegrating. And when you're reintegrating so much new information at such a fast pace, you don't really want to overburden your mind by giving yourself even more. You just want to give yourself peace and time. I'm not saying don't be productive. You can still be productive, you can still create, but give yourself time to absorb. So it's not necessary to learn a lot of new information all at once. Like your energy will pick up again and the time will come for that. But for now, you know, maybe read more fiction books than more like learning books. In fact, yesterday I ordered some books, some fiction books. You guys gave me some recommendations on Instagram, and I ordered 2 of them. They probably won't be here until the end of the month, if that, because at the moment, like, packages seem to be taking forever, at least they have for me. But I'm looking forward to them. They're like a nice birthday gift to myself. It's my birthday next week? Week after? Yeah, no, next week. So I'm looking forward to like digging into a good book. I ordered Eleanor Oliphant is Completely Fine and 3 Women. So I'm very much looking forward to those. I ordered another gratitude journal, the 5-minute journal, because I'm obsessed with that journal. I've been using it now for as long as A Life I Choose has been a thing. So for almost 4 years. I love it. It's such a part of my morning routine, you know, like today I woke up, I did some yoga, which you would have seen. I tried a new yoga, by the way, and it is intense. I was like feeling a bit like yoga with Adriene. As much as I love it, I was feeling a bit like I wanted something a bit faster today. So I put on Boho Beautiful, and oh my god, she killed me. But it was fun, and I'll do it again. So anyway, I'll link yoga links down below as well, so that you can try whatever you like if you're trying to get into the rhythm of doing an at-home yoga practice. You know, quick. I don't do very long sessions. I do like 15 minutes, 20 minutes. If I'm in the mood, I'll do a 30-minute or a 45-minute, but I usually do something quick in the morning, and then maybe something longer on the weekend or in the evening if I'm up for that. So yeah, so I woke up, I did my yoga, and then I did my, I made, and you would have seen this, I'm sorry, I'm totally going off, like going on different, I'm speaking in such a feminine way. I woke up and I made a ginger lemon tonic, and I don't know if you watch Lydia Lees-Millen, but basically she's one of my favorite content creators. She introduced us, her following, to the ginger and lemon tonic. And basically you make this tonic and you keep it in the fridge, and then you take a shot and you can add it. You can either drink it as a shot, or you can add it to hot water and you have this really nice warming drink. And at first when I heard like ginger and lemon, I didn't think it was going to taste so good, but this thing is delicious. So I will definitely make more of that because we're almost out. And also I want to make some for my family and drop it off for them. And since, you know, kind of you drink it with hot water, there's no risk of contamination, and they can wipe down the jar that I give them and stuff. So it will be okay. Not that I have the Rona, but just in case I have the Rona and I don't know. So yeah, so I had my tonic and then I did my yoga and then I did my gratitude journal. It's like 5 minutes and I just write down what I'm grateful for. I write down my intentions for the day. And in doing so, it focuses my energy for the day. You know, I decide what I'm going to do that day and I decide how I'm going to do it, in what mood I'm going to do it. And that just means that I set myself up for success because I know what I want and I follow through with that. So yeah, so I did that. And then I got dressed, had a shower, and then I had a coaching call with my coach. I was just kind of processing everything that's adjusting and changing with work, because even though I am working with my clients and like I'm still busy, it doesn't mean like my business hasn't been impacted. It has. And so I'm needing to adjust and meet the needs of the moment and recalibrate my expectations and my goals and stuff. So having my coaching sessions is really, really, really helpful. And in fact, it's funny, I was telling my coach, Lucas, I told him, like, my coach is over in South Africa. I was speaking to him and I just told him, since this all started happening, I've just been investing in food and self-development. Like, that's where my money's going. And what I mean is like food in terms of health, basically. Like, I've been thinking about health. I've also been like baking because it really like it gives me a sense of joy. So that's not necessarily the health aspect, but it is also health because it brings about joy, and joy boosts the immune system. And yeah, I've been investing in self-development. So I'm still doing sessions with my coach, and I'm also doing sessions with my therapist. So with my coach, I work on adjusting the business, you know, meeting the needs of my clients, stuff like that. And with my therapist, I'm just processing my own emotional stuff in response to what's going on, even not necessarily what's going on, but the other stuff around it. I mean, what I'm finding with myself and my clients and the people around me is that this time, because it's such a shock and no one could see it coming, or very few people saw it coming. It's a trauma on a global scale. And so what happens when we're in trauma is the brain functions more from the space of fight or flight, which is more unconscious. And so we go into old patterns and old ways of coping. And so you might notice in your relationships that you're arguing in ways that you used to when you first met, for example. Or you might find that you are feeling much more emotional and much more touchy. Or you might find that you're going back to old coping methods, like eating more or eating less, or looking at yourself in the mirror and thinking you're chubby. Or you might be, I don't know, washing your hands like way more than you need to, for example, or whatever. You might sort of be going back to old coping methods, and that's totally okay, and it's 100% normal. At the same time, you know, it's good to do stuff to help us with it. So I just wanted in this vlog to share with you a bit like the things that I am doing to help myself adjust, to support myself to adjust, so that I don't only survive through this time, but I continue to somewhat thrive and be happy and make the most of this time. And so the main things that I've been doing are coaching and therapy. So I'm doing that regularly. I see my coach 3 times a month. I see my therapist about twice a month, if not more, obviously all online. And that is really, really supporting me. I've also been doing 1 hour long meditations. I do not do this every day. I don't have time to do this every day, but I have been doing it at the weekends and sometimes during the week. I use the Joe Dispenza meditations. Joe Dispenza is an amazing doctor. He speaks all about our body's own natural ability to heal. And so I've been doing these hour-long meditations, and they've been bringing so much stuff up for me, not in an unmanageable way, in a manageable way. And it's been very insightful and eye-opening, and it's really helping me to integrate stuff. I'm really enjoying that, and I will link that down below. You probably have to buy this meditation though. But I do want to tell you that if you've never done meditation before, I don't suggest jumping into an hour-long meditation. Ease yourself into it. Like, start with 2 minutes, then go to 5, then go to 15. But if you want to jump into a 1 hour, you can. I'm just telling you, like, meditation isn't easy. You have to sit with yourself with whatever comes up, and sometimes what comes up is very uncomfortable and unpleasant. So And I'm not saying you can't handle it, you totally can, but just ease yourself into it, you know, so that you get used to staying. Because as you stay with the discomfort, it metabolizes and evolves. It's like the paradoxical theory of change. So it's freaking cool. So anyway, other stuff that I've been doing to support myself to enjoy this time and continue thriving is walking, going for walks when I can. I usually go on days when I assume there won't be many people, so I don't go on weekends. And I go to places at times where I assume there won't be many people as well. I have also, I told you I've been baking. I love baking. I've been lighting candles in the evening to tell my mind like it's time to chill. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Sometimes I journal when I feel the need to. And basically my outcome is just to make this time as enjoyable as possible. You know, sometimes it feels like things are on hold or things are in a transitionary phase. But that doesn't mean that it needs to be unpleasant. It doesn't mean that, you know, we need to suffer unnecessarily. So yeah, I've just been making this time as pleasant as possible. So yeah, I'm gonna make the ginger and lemon tonic for my family. I probably need to make some lunch. And Pete requested banana bread, so even though I made cookies the other day, but to be fair, it was a total experiment and these cookies came out pretty dry, so I can understand why he's requesting something else. But anyway, I also just want to chill. I didn't do the course, I didn't see clients for a reason, so I'm not gonna like fill up my day full of stuff. Okay, so let's go make the tonic together, the lemon and ginger tonic. As I said, I learned this from Lydia Lee's Millen, so don't credit me for it. It is really, really good. Last time my asthma was bugging me, I do not take my inhaler anymore, so unless I'm like, it's like an emergency. So I drank that and it really, really helped. So yeah, let's go make it, and then I'll close the vlog and it will be enough for today because I've rambled a lot. And next time I see you, I think will be on my birthday. So yeah, we'll spend my birthday together in quarantine or in social isolation. It's not really quarantine. Oh, I learned where the word quarantine comes from. It comes from 40 anni. 40, the Italian word for 40. And basically it's because in the 18th century, when boats used to arrive in Venice with goods, they would need to quarantine on the boat for 40 days, 40 anni. So that's pretty cool. Like, can you imagine traveling all that way and then you can't get off your boat for 40 days? Like, it's pretty intense. But anyway, okay, ginger lemon tonic.
No stop signs, counting down till we take flight. It's how you make me feel. Yeah, yeah. Let's call in sick and be lazy. I'm all for doing what's crazy, cause you make it real, yeah. You found a different side of me, the one I'd like to be. A different side of me, yeah, yeah. A different side of me, like someone pretty need a different side.
Okay guys, I think it's time to round up this vlog, to close it up. I hope that you enjoyed spending Easter Sunday and Monday with me. Thank you for spending Easter Sunday and Monday with me. I've really enjoyed it and I hope you did too. So yes, for that ginger and lemon tonic, just take a shot glass, mix it with some hot water and you're good to go. I like to take it first thing in the morning on an empty stomach, and I really feel like it sets me off on the right path for the rest of the day, because sometimes I wake up with a tummy ache, but that like just takes it away completely and I feel great. So I hope that you enjoyed that. Don't forget to let me know like what self-care routines you've been using for yourself, what kind of self-development has been helping you, you know, how have you been making the most of this time. You know, not that we have to be positive throughout it all. Like, I think we'd be robots if we were always positive. I think it's okay to, not I think it's okay, it is okay. It's okay to be anxious, and it's okay to feel lost, and it's okay to not be your 100% all the time, you know? Sometimes you feel 60%, but you function from that 60% and you give all you can from that 60. And that's enough. And sometimes you feel 40 and you give all you can from that 40 and it's enough. So let me know how you've been. what's helping you the most, like what you're enjoying the most. And I'm looking forward to seeing you in our next video next Monday. Please give us a like if you enjoyed this video, and don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. And I'll see you soon. I wish you love, peace, joy, and health. Bye.